What's up, you guys? Tommy Shaw here, and today, what I want to be doing is I want to share the big secrets of making money in real estate. It's very simple, okay? And it really boils down to okay, location is really important, but let's say that you are in a ideal location, okay? We're not talking about location, we're talking about what are the basic questions you need to be asking in order to know if you're making money in real estate, okay? So the basic question you got to be asking is what is your cap rate, okay? A lot of people don't. They say that the cap rate is only uh, hypothetical, that it's not really meant to do anything in real estate. And for me, that's the stupidest comment that a person can make, because if you don't understand the cap rate, how is it possible for you to make money in real estate? It's practically impossible. Or if you get lucky, but at a certain point, it's going to catch you. It's going to catch up with you. Anyways, okay, so let's look at it. Okay, let's say the cap rate is 6%. Okay, so the EBITDA on the price that you pay, the net operating income, is the same thing. EBITDA, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, and the net operating income is the same thing. If you are able to understand that, the cap rate is essentially the yield that you get on the asset. If you're making it 6%, that's before interest, taxes, depreciation, everything, okay? Before the loan. Because what is the number one question you need to be asking yourself? Is this asset able to pay the loan and capital? The capital and interest. So the second question you need to be asking, what is the cost of capital? If your cap rate is 6% and the cost of debt is 6%, then your capital will be around 3%. That means you have a negative cash flow of 3%. If you have 6% that comes in, but 9% that goes out, you're having a negative 3% cash flow. So it's essentially that's the only way you need to figure out how this works. If you're borrowing at 1.6%, so that's why it's very essential to have a the ability to borrow at a very low rate of interest, because if your cap rate is 6% and you're borrowing at 1%, that gives you a spread of around 5%. So if you're leveraging 5 times, it's about 5 times the spread. So it's 5 times 5, but you have to remove depreciation and amortization. You have to remove everything, but essentially before taxes and the loan and everything, and we're not talking about cash flow, you're getting about 25% return. Removing every other aspect, because I'm trying to simplify this for people to understand, okay? So those are the two basic questions you need to be asking yourself. And yes, of course, you need to look at the overall how the building, like if the roof is due and stuff like that. Okay, of course, you have to consider that in the price. If you need to change all the windows, that goes into the price. So what happens to your cap rate if the price goes up? Your cap rate goes down. So your return goes down. And if you're not in a good location, then essentially your revenues are going to go lower. And if your revenues go lower, your cap rate goes lower. So all of that has to do with the value, location, and the what you're going to do on your property. Okay. So simple questions. What is your cap rate? What is your cost of capital? If the spread is big between the cap rate and the cost of capital, the interest on the loan, if the spread is big, then you'll be making a lot more money. So essentially, having that proper capital structure and having a nice spread will guarantee that you're doing an investment in real estate. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. If you got any comments, leave them down below. You want me to go over something it didn't make really sense, just tell me and I'll try to do it again or in a better way, because that's how I understand the cap rate and the cost of capital. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. Thanks you guys for watching. Leave in a comment, maybe tell me what I need to do to become better. Anyways, I'll leave it at that. Have a nice one. Thanks for watching.